Okay, we are now live. Hey, everybody. This is Life with T and V, the new channel. What's the topic we was going to touch on, Diddy?
That's what we was talking about.
Okay, so we just saw on the news that they are trying to blame Usher for letting Justin Bieber, is that his name? Justin
Justin
Bieber?
Bieber.
Justin Bieber be around. Okay, we got one viewer. Hey, thank you. One viewer. I feel like it's like a whole new channel. We starting from the ground up, baby. T and V is in the house. Okay, so Justin Bieber was around. Do I got it where people can comment? I don't know. But anyway, um, what happened is they trying to blame Usher for letting Justin Bieber be around Diddy. And I just think they going off of Jaguar Wright and all these other people that just love to, put out all kind of crazy stuff just for the views and the clout and all that. I don't believe shit that Jaguar Wright. I don't even know who Jaguar Wright is.
I ain't
Just a
never
big
heard of it
mouth.
till the other
Yeah,
day.
I've never heard of her either. So, baby, what is your thoughts on it? This is the very first episode. Let's say, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community standards. Okay, all right, all right. So, what you think? What's your take on it? I mean, we spoke on it before we went live, but we decided to make this our very first episode. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
I'm thinking because of all the stuff that's already going on with Diddy. Now they want to bring up Bieber being around
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What up, though, George Contreras? All right, what were you saying now?
because of all the stuff that's already going on. They want to bring up Bieber now. They wasn't talking about it before him being young around him, but now they want to create like, oh, something was going on. And he was a young boy and hit around him. He was really his mentor. And just because he was around him don't mean he was doing whatever he was doing around him.
Right, that's
Because
what I'm
where's the
thinking.
receipts?
That's what I'm thinking
They're
of.
like
Just
he
because Usher, well, Usher, I've seen Usher, some of Usher other interviews when they brought up Diddy,
mhm.
and you can tell, like in one of the interviews, I remember Usher saying that what he saw was that he could tell right now he didn't want to be that person.
Mhm.
Like if when he ever hit, it was to hit big
Right.
later on in his life as an entertainer, singer, he said he witnessed some things that he would not want to be that person. Talking about Diddy, he would not want to. So obviously, Usher saw something that he felt that was inappropriate. Because you got to remember when Usher was saying around Diddy, um, Usher was still young, like a teenager.
Mhm.
So I think it's unfair for them to like dig it up now, and be like, "Oh, it's Usher's fault. He shouldn't have brought." First of all, Justin Bieber hasn't came out and said Diddy did anything bad to him.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. People are so quick to just jump on there and say this and say that, and they ain't got no proof, no evidence whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? It's that's what happens when everything is hyped up and everybody want to jump on it and jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, I remember back in 1982 Diddy sold me some crack. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna come off the woodworks, baby. But what's your thoughts on it again?
It's like now they bringing up clips of parties, of old parties, and footage, and just making what they want to make of it because of what's going on now. So he's getting accused of. If you associated with him, then that means you did everything that he did and you agreed with it. That don't mean that.
Right.
Everybody he associated
Thank you
with
for the five
wasn't
people that's
with
in here.
wasn't with
Man.
what he was with.
Yeah.
Just because you associated with him don't mean you was doing what he was doing.
Right. Hey, first of all, thank y'all for tuning in to T and V. This is our first episode. Yes, this is going to be like, you know what I'm saying? This is us. This is our channel. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I get what you're saying, man. My personal opinion, I always did think it was a little something, wasn't right with Diddy. I'm talking about the Puff Daddy days.
Mm-hmm.
It was just something about him that just seemed a little bit off. But I wasn't expecting it to be that damn far where you holding these freak off parties. No, don't get me wrong now. Ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. That's why I got Gun Freak Nation. We all some gun freaks. We love our guns. So there's nothing like Rick James says, super freak. Well, who they gonna go after next? Rick James? Now, where I call the line at is when you drugging people and you kind of coercing people and forcing people to do stuff that really is against their will, and if it's true what he being charged with, it's like he was forcing people to do it and getting them doped up, drugging them and raping and all that stuff, man. No, that's crazy right there. That shit right there is crazy. What up, though? I don't know what that message is. You might have a troll in here. It automatically was helpful with you. I don't know what they're saying. But what's good with it, everybody? But what's your take on it, though? And what's your take on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think R. Kelly will be out of prison? Do you think he going to do the full 30 years?
They trying to keep him in there for that 30. They don't want to see him get out.
But I'm saying, what you think, though? Look, you think he's going to see that 30?
I ain't never said he was innocent. And I think if you do the crime, you definitely should do the time. But I don't think he should get 30 years. I've seen people that did murders and get out in 10 and 12. So why is he getting 30?
Okay, Google Gaga say R. Kelly should be free. What's your thought on that? He say he should be free.
I don't never want to be biased because I'm still an R. Kelly fan. Now,
I love his music too.
I still love his music.
I rock with R. Kelly's music. Let me give you my take. First and foremost, R. Kelly wasn't driving around in a rape van kidnapping young girls. He wasn't doing that. The most famous victim that he had, and I don't even know if I can call her a victim, is Aaliyah, but Aaliyah was hella underage. But it's a shame that Aaliyah family kind of basically sold her out to R. Kelly. And when R. Kelly signed over the rights to which album it was it the Chocolate Factory? It was one of them albums. What was the album that had I Believe I Can Fly? What album was that? You a R. Kelly fan. I'm a Prince fan. You a hardcore R. Kelly fan. What album, if you really a R. Kelly fan like you say you are, then you should know all the names of his albums like I know every single name of Prince album in chronological order.
No, because he got some underground stuff too, so you don't know all of them.
I do know all his albums. Challenge me. I do know every single Prince album.
How many albums do we have?
I don't know how many albums he had.
So how you gonna name them then?
Because I can
see.
He had no. You ain't playing right. I can name every Prince album. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and name them. The very first Prince album came out 1978. It was called what was that? Yeah, it was called For You. That was the very first Prince album, 1978, For You. Then in 1979, he dropped Prince. It was For You. The first album had Soft and Red, Soft and Red, Soft and Red. That was the first. That was the very first one. Then he dropped the second album. It was called Prince. It was self-titled. It was called Prince. That was the one that had I Want to Be Your Lover. Dun, dun, dun. And the one that's still waiting, or was still waiting, might have been on the first one. But anyway, in 19, that was in 1978 for you, 1979, Prince, 1980 was a Dirty Mind. So you got a dirty mind. Dun, dun. In 1980 was Dirty Mind. 1981 was Controversy. That was 1981. 1982 was wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. 1981 was Controversy. 1982 was 1999. But 1999 was a double album. So he released it in late 82, and then it lasted all the way through 83. So 1999 was in 82. Then in 1983, he didn't put out nothing. He was still promoting 1999 because it was double album. Everybody, come on, man. 84, Purple Rain. 85, Around the World in a Day. The first album I ever bought by Prince. I begged my mama and daddy for them $7 to go to Kingsway to buy the cassette. Because I liked the Prince more funkier, psychedelic shit. I didn't really care for the shit, the mainstream shit that he put on the radio, like Kiss. I mean, I liked the Kiss. I liked it when Doves Cry. But the shit that wasn't released was the one that grabbed me the most. You feel me? But okay, 1985, Around the World in a Day. 1986, the Parade album. That was from the movie, the soundtrack to the movie Under the Cherry Moon. That had Kiss on it. You need another level like you need a hole in your motherfucking head. You know, Mountains. Come on now. I know the singles, all right? That's 86, Parade. 1987, come on, man. Every Prince fan know that 1987 was his most prolific year. That's the album that produced Sign of the Times, which originally was going to be called Crystal Ball. And Warner Brothers didn't want him putting out a 4 CD album, right? I mean, a 4 album. CDs weren't out at that time. They didn't want him putting out a 4 album set. So Warner Brothers was like, this is when him and Warner Brothers first started bumping heads. Because Prince had that, you know, shit, nigga, I just put out Purple Rain. Best motherfucking album in the world. You know what I'm saying? So Sign of the Times, you had the single Sign of the Times, you had You Got the Look, I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, and it was another single that was If I Was Your Girlfriend. Them all was singles from Sign of the Time. All right, a year later, 1988, he put out the Black Album. But for some reason, he was like, I can't fuck with the Black Album, it's too dark. So let me go on my spiritual side and replace the Black Album, which later became one of the biggest bootlegs in history. I'll never forget it, with my brother Rob, rest in peace, Rob, went to work and brought me back a bootleg cassette of Prince's Black Album. Man, I felt like my brother handed me over gold. You hear me? But the quality was shitty as fuck. But I loved it, man. It was a fucking, like, my very first bootleg. I had a Prince album that was not officially released, and it was only out through the bootleg. So let me fast forward. Okay, so 1988, he didn't put the Black Album out. He put Love Sexy. And the Love Sexy album is the one that got Alphabet. I'm going down to Alphabet Street. Alphabet Street was on there. What's the other one? Glam Slam. This thing we got, it's alive. I can't. Damn, man, I can't even remember the words to Glam Slam. But anyway, that was Glam Slam. 1989, he did Batman, the soundtrack to Batman, right? 1990, Graffiti Bridge. 1991, Diamonds and Pearls. 1992, the Symbol album, the one where it didn't have no name, it was just a symbol on it. That was 1992. 1993, the hits and the B-sides. That was his greatest hits album. 1994, Come. That's the one that got Let It Go Space. come. 1994, he also put out the Exodus album, his band, the NPG. 1995, he put out the Gold Experience, the most beautiful girl in the world. You know that song, I Hate You. 1996, when he finally was free. No, something else came out in 95 too. Nope, 96. He Chaos and Disorder. He put out 2 albums in 96. Chaos and Disorder. The Emancipation. That was the album that he was finally free from Warner Brothers, and he put out his own label. Emancipation was the first album. Okay, in 97, he released what was out in 97? I believe it was Crystal Ball. Yep, Crystal Ball came out 97, 98, New Power Soul, 99, Joy into the Joy Fantastic. Also, back in 99, he had out another one that Warner Brothers released called Old Friends for Sale. That was in the year 1999. 2000. Damn, did Prince have out something in 2000? I don't think he had. Did he have out something in 2000? 2000. Yeah, the Rainbow Children. He had the Rainbow Children album out 2001. Jerry, in 2001, he had out the Internet Shit. Chocolate Invasion. What was the other one? The Chocolate Invasion. Damn, I'm forgetting the name of the other ones. One more he had out. He put 2 out in 2001, but it was only where you can download it from the NPG, New Power Generation Music Club, where you had to sign up and be a paid subscriber. So in 2002, I don't think he had. Nope, he had out News. In 2002, he had out an instrumental called News. 2003, shit. I don't think he had nothing out in 2003. In 2004, Musicology. He had out Musicology. 2005, he had Planet. Nope, 31. Damn. 3121 in 2005. 3121. Then he didn't have shit out in 2006. Or did 3121 come out in 2006? I know one of them, he skipped another year. But in 2007, he had Planet Earth. And in 2008, he had, he didn't put nothing out in 2008. And then in 2009, he came out with Lotus Flower. 2009. 2010, he came out with 2010, the album 2010. 2011, he ain't came out with shit. 2012, he didn't come out with shit. 2013, he came out with the Hit and Run. In 2014, he came out with Hit and Run Volume 2. 2015, he didn't come out with shit. And in 2016, he died. No, you get me a list of R. Kelly albums in chronological order.
Well, you got a advantage over me.
How I got an advantage over you? You say you the hardcore, out cold, #1 R. Kelly fan.
No, I ain't never said I knew every album, what year they came.
Oh, so you ain't a real fan then.
No, let me tell you.
You need to be phrased that. You not a real fan.
Let me tell you.
You ain't no real fan.
Listen.
You need to stop saying that. Because I named every Prince album.
Let me tell you why you was able to do that though.
One. How?
Me, I'm an R&B fan.
That ain't got nothing to do with being with R&B.
You're not listening.
What they got to do?
So I listen to a variety of shit. I listen to a lot of different artists. You only listen to one artist.
That's not true.
You not remember?
That's not true.
One person all the time.
That's not true. I don't listen to just Prince
all your life. That's why you know all this shit.
See, she really hating y'all. She
no
really hating because I don't call her out.
Because you only listen to him.
You know what? I'm about to really embarrass you. You didn't even know it was 2 different versions of Step in the Name of Love.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
no,
did.
you didn't. Now you lying.
I did.
You capping now.
I did.
You didn't know it was 2 versions of Step in the Name of Love. Why you capping now?
I've not heard.
Why you capping? You didn't notice the difference between the original one and the remix.
I did.
I called you out on that. So stop saying, all I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with you liking this music, but stop saying that you're a hardcore fan.
I never said I knew what every year's album came out. When have I told you that? Now you making up stuff.
I ain't making up nothing. I'm just saying
if you I knew every.
If you are a hardcore fan of anybody, you gonna know they shit, and that's the bottom line.
He was the only person I listened to.
But anyway,
you listen to one artist all your life. That's why you know all his stuff. Duh.
Listen, Michael Jackson.
You grew up listening to one person. That's how you know.
Listen, I
like a variety of shit.
Michael Jackson. Who else I listen to? Michael Jackson. Donna Summer. Rick James.
Let me tell you this.
James Brown.
Every time I see your old films, Prince is playing in the background. Stop playing with me.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Cause he's all you listen to. That's why you know all his. That's why wouldn't you know?
Oh, Creep! Man, tell me about it when Prince sung Creep at that Coachella festival. Man, and I liked it. Creep when I first heard the song Creep. I forget what band that put it out, but when I first saw Creep, when I first heard Creep, it was like back in '94. It was what was that music? Alternative rock or whatever. That's when all that like was out back in the day. Like, yeah. And I liked it then. You know what I'm saying? But when Prince did it, shit. Okay, so ask me what's my all-time favorite Prince song, and I ask you what's your all-time R. Kelly song. And then you can ask me what's my all-time R. Kelly song. Ain't you gonna ask me?
Tell me.
Okay. Right now, my all-time favorite Prince song that will help me get through it all and while I'm still alive on this earth right now, I gotta give it to Elephants and Flowers. That's the album. That's the song that was on Graffiti Bridge that came out back in 1990. Elephants and Flowers. My second one would probably be I like Glam Slam. I like Shy. I like Shubiu. I like all of the shit that wasn't really released on the radio, man. You know, I would buy a Prince album. It's like it's unfortunate what happened to him because, in my opinion, the quality went down. But when you're dealing with somebody that's hooked on fentanyl, man, you know, it's just sad that they didn't get help for him in time. You know, Prince pretty much surrounded himself around a bunch of yes people that just said yes to everything. And when you're dealing with an illness like that, man, you can't have no yes people around. So they waited too late to try to get him help. I knew when he was on that airplane and they had to do an emergency landing, and they brought him back to life because they gave him a shot of Narcan, and his people were still lying, talking about it was just him, you know, sick with the flu. Nah, bullshit. And I hate that, man. But if you ask me what my favorite R. Kelly song is, would be number one hit from the what was that album? What was that album they had when a woman loved? What was that album? What was the name of that album? I forget the name of that album, but that's the one. No, what is your favorite Prince song? I think I already know.
Cover of the album, but I can't. The name.
Yeah. I think I already know what your favorite Prince song. But what is your favorite R. Kelly song?
Seems Like You Ready.
Radiohead, yeah, that's their name. Seems Like They Ready.
Seems Like You Ready.
Seems Like You Ready. Okay. And what's your favorite Prince?
Beautiful Ones.
The Beautiful Ones. That's a bad motherfucker. All right, so you said you don't think R. Kelly. Somebody in the comments said that dude. I mean, no, Google Gaga said R. Kelly should be free, and we already touched on the Diddy situation. Google Gaga, but what do you think? You think he shouldn't have got 30 years?
I think 30 is excessive. I think it's way too much.
Let me just say this. I do not condone a grown-ass man messing around with a teenage girl like 13, 14, 15, 16.
Right.
Prince had them young too, but he would wait till they be 18, and he married Mate. He pretty much groomed her, didn't have sex with her until she was 18. Matter
How
of
you
fact,
know?
it's well documented and know that. Yeah,
How you know?
that's well documented. She
Was
said
you
it.
was you in their house?
She said it. Matter of fact,
Of course, they're not gonna say that in public.
no,
If
I
he slept
believe
with her
it.
underage,
You
they're
ain't
not about
gonna,
to
you ain't
say that.
seen nothing.
You can't just believe everything you hear.
But where have you ever seen anything that said Prince was messing with underage girls?
No, I'm not
You ain't
saying.
gonna
No, I'm
never
not
see
saying
that.
that.
You because it didn't
I'm
happen.
not saying it. But how do you know that they didn't have like a secret? Don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? How you know?
How do you know they didn't?
You wasn't in their house.
How do you know they didn't?
You don't
But
know.
anyway, I don't think he should have got 30 years. The nigga that killed my nephew 1 year ago tonight, that nigga didn't do no time. And he just flat out killed my nephew because my nephew had a gun in his hand, not aimed at him. Nephew fucked up when he pulled that gun. And that shit happened 1 year ago tonight at midnight, and we gonna have a moment of silence. Oh, 12:37?
12.
Okay, 12:37 is when his mama said he was killed. So we're gonna have a moment of silence at 12:37. But anyway, I feel like with the Me Too movement and all these Black Lives Matters, which turned out to be a fraud, which turned out to be some bullshit scam. You had them, you had the Me Too movement, and you had the another movement with all these black women that was either lesbians or they just hated men. All of them came together and they targeted R. Kelly. I'm not saying that the nigga shouldn't have did some time. I just think, like you say, I agree with you that the 30 years was a little bit obsessive for the simple fact these it was a lot of people where are the other people that was involved? Why aren't they behind bars? Where's the parents? Where they at? Where's the parents
They
at?
all should be in jail.
Where's his entourage at? Where's his lawyers and all that at? Where are they? Why they not being locked up? That's what I'm saying. They hit him with a RICO charge, which means anytime when you get a RICO charge, that means it's an organization behind it. So they trying to do the same thing to Diddy. But see, Diddy might be a little bit better off because when they got R. Kelly was broke. Diddy still got millions. So he can afford a dream team like OJ. But I don't know. I don't know. If they got proof, if they got that shit on video, which they claim they do, of them wild parties, but then again, who's to say that them people that was on video, it wasn't consensual? You see what I'm saying? And like I say, hurt people hurt people. R. Kelly was molested him damn self by his sister, wasn't it? Wasn't he molested by his sister or something? It was his sister and a neighbor that molested him. That might be why he was fucked up. But, I don't know, man. It's just a crazy mess. But anyway, this is the first episode of T and V. Baby, any more topics you want to touch on? Somebody asked us what you feel about Diddy. What you feel about Diddy? Google Gaga said what you feel about Diddy. The Diddy situation. Do you think he had Pac? Did you really think Tupac? He had Tupac killed?
See, I don't know if I agree with that because it's always a lot of he said, she said.
Right.
You got to show me some receipts. There's always somebody saying, "Oh, this happened," but show me the proof. I need to see more receipts, or else I'm not gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Bottom line is, in my opinion, my personal opinion with the Tupac situation, Tupac got himself killed. Tupac will always be my favorite rapper, but he gave the wrong camp, the wrong type of loyalty. Suge was a dirty motherfucker who only gave a fuck about himself. That nigga didn't care about nobody, including Pac. When Pac mama, after Pac died, Tupac mama moved in Tupac's house. Come to find out, Tupac didn't even own the house. It was Death Row. Suge made his mama get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know that.
Evicted him. Suge paid the same nigga that killed Pac, that shot Pac in that drive-by, $50,000 to come to the courthouse to say that he didn't touch him. When clearly it was on camera, Suge was kicking the nigga too. So Pac pledged his allegiance to the wrong motherfucker, a dirty, low-down motherfucker. And if you watch that documentary, Tupac mama said that him and Pac wasn't even cool like that. If you look at the videos back then, Pac was riding with Death Row. Death Row! You would think that Pac been with Death Row all his life, the way he was representing them motherfuckers. But it only had been 2 or 3 months when Suge bailed him out of prison. So he had to return the favor. I think Suge put up like $3 million or $4 million or something like that to get him out of prison. He got Pac out of prison, so they made a deal. Pac basically made a deal with the devil. He made a deal with the devil because he got him out. He would have been better off in that motherfucker. If Pac would have been in prison, he'd be alive right now. But when he got out, he was walking with Death Row, and when he went to the East Coast, to the West Coast. When he went over there to the West Coast, he did some shit that was out of his lane, which he got involved in gang politics. Death Row was aligned with the Bloods. That's why you saw Suge with them red suits all the time. And as you know, the Bloods was beefing with the Crips. So when that gang member a few months earlier snatched one of Death Row's necklaces off of one of their entourages, that nigga walked up to Pac and said, "Hey, that's that nigga that snatched my chain." Pac shouldn't have had shit to do with that. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Tupac wasn't no real street nigga. He wasn't no real gang banger. He wasn't. He might have portrayed that, but he wasn't really a gang banger like that. You know, Tupac went to the arts, the school arts and all that shit, man. And there ain't nothing wrong with not being no gang banger. But that wasn't what he was. So when that nigga came up to Pac and said, "That's the nigga that snatched my chain," Pac should have kept it moving, because what they did that night, they fucked with a real gangbanger. Orlando Anderson was a real killer. He was a real street soldier, a real gang banger. This motherfucker was already suspected in killing a couple of other people before he done that. So you gonna take a hardcore Crip and you gonna beat him down in front of everybody in a casino and don't think it's gonna be some get back? So it perturbs me and funny to me how people can't accept that he died over something so stupid and so silly. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got to be a big conspiracy, man. It was Suge that did it. It was Diddy that did it. No, he died over some fuck shit because he didn't know the magnitude of what he was getting himself involved in when he chose to assault, beat down Orlando Anderson, man. Mm-hmm. So that's why Orlando Anderson didn't want to press charges and call the police, because he already knew what he was going to do. He was going to handle it the street right. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't no hit because Tupac lived for 7 days after the shooting? He lived for 7 days before they took him off life support. He didn't die right there on the spot. So, getting involved in gang politics, man, I feel like when you don't made it up there and when you rich and wealthy like that, buy some motherfucking security, man. Get some armed security guards that will protect you. Just like Takeoff, man. When you don't made it so far up and you got millions, it's certain things that you cannot do no more. Ain't no way in the hell that these are multi-million-dollar rappers, man. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way in hell that nigga should have been with his brother, with his uncle. What's his name? Quavo. He shouldn't even been with him. Why the fuck is y'all niggas playing dice around some seedy motherfuckers like who was that? The nigga, his son, Jay. he's supposed to have discovered Drake or something. I forget his name.
I can't think of his name right
yeah, Jay something. Jay something. But he hanging. Yeah, Jay Prince. He hanging around Jay Prince Jr. And everybody knows that when you go to a Jay Prince Jr., somebody gonna get killed or shot the fuck up. His partners are notorious for people getting fucked up. Say it to Funky Town. No way he shouldn't even been in that environment, man. But you got niggas that, they got the money, they got the fame, and they still want to, have that street cred. I'm looking at Young Dolph, man. That broke my heart watching that trial and looking at him going in there to purchase some cookies.
Trial over?
The trial was over. They convicted that motherfucker in less than an hour.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that Justin nigga. Man, come on, the nigga that had the Draco told on him, snitched on him.
Well, how's that with you?
He gonna get life. They ain't sentenced him yet, but he gonna get. Matter of fact, I think they already gave him life. But I'm gonna tell y'all where Young Dolph went wrong at. Everybody know that. Listen, man, they tried to shoot him twice before. They shot up his van. He had a bulletproof sporter van. They shot that motherfucker like 200 times. He didn't get hurt because it was bulletproof. Then the second time, they shot him in the leg. Why the fuck is you back in enemy territory and getting some motherfucking cookies and you ain't got bodyguards? He had his brother with him. And when I saw the surveillance video, his brother was lousy as fuck being security. First of all, you gonna go in that motherfucking cookie factory, cookie place that got nothing but windows. Mm-hmm. Then your brother, which is supposed to be your security, got his back turned.
His ass supposed to been out there.
Yeah, his eyes. Matter of fact, he shouldn't even went. Oh man, he shouldn't even went in the building with him.
Right. Or at least been out at the window looking
He should have been at the window looking out or stayed outside, because if you look at the video when the killers was leaving, that's when he gonna run to the car to get the AR pistol. It was too little too late. Make this shit make sense.
Because the guy specifically went for Dolph. Like he
what time is it, baby?
12:23.
Okay. Man, my nephew only had minutes to live. My sister-in-law, which is his mother, said Rap pulled that gun out at 12:37. He didn't have that gun in his hand no more than 2 seconds before he was killed. See, what a lot of people don't know, here in Michigan, we got stand your ground. So if you pull your gun and you don't use it, the other person can pull their gun and use it on you and take your life, and they won't do no time. It'll be classified as self-defense. And that's what happened. My nephew wasn't going to shoot them niggas, man. He was just trying to make them niggas leave his sister's party, which is my niece. But where my niece fucked up, you don't throw a party and rent out a hall and don't have security checking people for weapons. She should have had, hell, I would have did it. They left me in the dark. I would have volunteered to be searching motherfuckers, But I can't even say rest in peace to him, man. Because he died for nothing. Stupid. He died for nothing. If you pull a gun, you better use that motherfucker, because you don't know what the other person got. This ain't the 1980s. This ain't the 1990s no more, where you can pull a gun and be like, yeah, motherfucker, what's up? And now you can't do that shit no more. That's what happened in the Eastern Market 2 weeks ago. And he killed 2 people and got away with it. No charges. But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all about to see some crazy shit. This is the new channel, T, Life of T and V. You're going to see us doing all kind of shit. You're going to see us in the studio recording music, me making beats, us grocery shopping, us going to the bars, us going on vacation soon. We going to, hey, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm about to jump off now. I love y'all, man. We got some hardcore people that fuck with us. All 6 people. It's crazy, because if I go to the Gun Freak Nation channel, the main channel, it'd probably be about 100 people in the room watching this shit. I got to go over there to my main channel, Gun Freak Nation, and tell them to come over to Life with TNV. But the 6 people in here, I got to give you salute, man, for fucking with me like that. And thank you once again. Oh, 2 years ago today, my channel got hacked too. And I lost my YouTube channel. My channel had got hacked. So it's a lot of fucked up memories and shit coming up, for today. But it is now October the 1st, my favorite month of the year still. And my son's birthday is October 25th. And then we got Halloween. You feel me? So, baby, what you gonna get me for Sweetest Day?
Big old kiss. When is Sweetest Day? I don't even know what Sweetest Day is.
Man, Sweetest Day always be like, shit, I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is sometime this month. And I remember back in 2017, 2018, I bought myself a present, a Funky Town Sender. I had got that Canon TP9 Elite. And the police still won't give it to me if they got stolen from me and shit. They talking about, nigga, you got to get a lawyer. I ain't about to pay my motherfucking lawyer, $250 an hour to get a $400 gun. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But they doing that on purpose to make it hard for people and shit, Can I just show them a little of you just for a second? You not ready? Your hair ain't dead? You still beautiful, though.
Yeah, I was cooking today, so I'm not looking like myself.
I gotta, yeah. But anyway, what time it is? 12. All right, y'all. Thank you. Hey, keep checking in. I'm gonna go up on the main channel and promote this channel, Life with T and V. You're gonna hear the love stories. You're gonna hear the arguments. You're gonna get it all. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that raw side. I'm trying to tone it down on Gun Freak Nation channel, because guess what? I gotta make them coins. You feel me? I gotta make the coin. Yeah, man, I've been hearing people been emailing me, T, you sell it out, T. You ain't the same. You don't change. Well, you can go to hell, because guess what? I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to make this money, and I'm making my money. So if you're trying to stifle, or whatever my growth, then you ain't for me, and I ain't for you. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right? Yeah, ain't that right? So yeah, they talking cash shit. No, I ain't trying to spark no, I ain't trying to start no shit. But somebody was on somebody else's channel. I'm not gonna name their channel, but they was talking cash shit about me. Talking about they ready to beef with me because I don't change, because I don't cuss no more, and don't be saying pussy hair no more. And I'm like, okay, why is this other channel that I'm cool with allowing this person to come on their channel and talk shit about me on their platform? That's just like me. I'm cool with somebody, right? And me and him rock, and he rock with the Gun Freak Nation. I'd be damn if I let a troll come in on my shit and comment talking about him. I'm gonna correct the troll, or I'm gonna block the troll. But I'm not, if I'm down with you and I fuck with you, I'm not gonna let somebody come on my shit and talk shit about you. So it kind of got me looking at, I ain't gonna name no names, but it kind of got me looking at him sideways now. Unless he don't know about it. Some people don't check their comments, but I don't give a fuck about all that shit, man. I'm gonna keep on, I want Gun Freak Nation to have a million subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like the main channel is getting shadow banned because YouTube, they don't like gun channels, and they damn sure don't like my filthy mouth ass, so, I'm just trying to do better. And, sometimes, man, I feel like you can act a fool and people, instead of people laughing with you, people laughing at you. And sometimes I don't, and then when I go on other people, people expect me to be so wild, rambunctious, and every word come out of my mouth is a cuss word. And I'm so much more than that, man. So sometimes I got to put myself in a different light, because even sometimes I get tired of living up to the picture that people paint of me. Like, okay, oh, they go tell you, let you get ready to close your ears, or you about to hear a whole bunch of cussing and nasty stuff. No, don't get me wrong. I'm still freaky. I'm still nasty and all that and shit. I'm ready to pop one of my gummies now, and we gonna fuck all night or something, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gummies are like edible gummies are like Viagra to me. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, when I was working at that dispensary doing security there, I kept hearing too many motherfuckers coming in and be like, "Guard, you need to try this." And when that nigga said that he fucked all night, I said, "Oh shit." I said, "Oh shit." I said, let me try one of them motherfuckers. Did it not work, baby?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, not saying that I need Viagra. Not saying I need a gummy. You know what I'm saying? I put the work in. You dig? I make that shit happen. Okay? Hey, can't nobody do it like I do it. Okay? All right? You hear me? You did? You did? What time is it?
12:31.
Hey, look, y'all. I got to get off. My nephew gonna die 6 minutes from now, like last year, 12:37. So I gotta have a moment of silence at 12:37. But this is the first episode. Baby, what should we title this one? And all of them ain't gonna be live. We're gonna be recording and shit. All of them ain't gonna be live. No, you ain't have to put no. It's just got TNV live.
Yeah, I'll be on next.
So what? We can. Damn, I'm so full, man. I should have filmed you making that mustard choli, and then I ate some Captain Crunch after that. So god damn, who eats pasta choli? What's the name of it? Mustard choli.
Well, actually, it's the penne pasta. Baked it.
But what was it? What's the name of it?
It's not mustard. It's penne.
Penne choli. Okay. Well, anyway, we took turkey meat, turkey sausage,
turkey burger, turkey sausage,
spaghetti sauce, mozzarella cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese.
Well, the cheddar cheese got 6 different cheeses in it.
And then we put it in a casserole, and I ate 3 big fucking plates of it, y'all.
Well, ain't no we. I cooked it because he can't.
Yeah,
he can't cook.
I cooked circles around your ass.
Yeah, right.
I could cook circles.
He could never.
Bullshit.
We need to have a cooking contest. We're gonna have people taste it. That's what we gonna do.
Bullshit.
You know damn well you ain't up to my standards on cooking. You better stop playing.
Bullshit. There's one thing you can beat me at, and that's the buttermilk pork chops.
I can beat you on
and
everything.
Buttermilk chicken.
Guess what? The only thing you can do better than me is probably make a pancake. That's it.
No, and pizza. And pizza, homemade pizza.
I made one before, remember? And you like mine.
And that shit sucked.
No, you like
that
mine
shit
better.
was like
remember
eating
that? You were lying.
brick.
You lying.
Brick and toothpaste.
You
See, this is what they all gonna get. Y'all about to get it all, baby. You about to get it all. Hey, man. Thank y'all for the 5 people that came up in here. And hey, I appreciate y'all for keeping us company. T and motherfucking V. You feel me? T and motherfucking V. What time it is, baby?
12:34.
What's up, Prince? 12:34. Hey, man.
So he got a cat named Prince. He like Prince so much. Look at that.
Yeah, well.
That's why you took him, because of his name.
No, I took him.
That is, it's because of his name.
No, I took him because he reminded me of Cuddles.
And his name.
No, I didn't took him strictly for his name.
Yes, it was.
I took him because I was missing Cuddles. And he was Cuddles. Cuddles was a yellow cat.
Nothing like him.
Cuddles was a yellow cat, though.
It's because of his name.
Cuddles was a yellow cat.
P.
That's Prince. But anyway, hey man, I thank you very much. I think I'm gonna go live later on tonight and make some beats, cook it up, so y'all can, I'm about to put out a new Gun Freak album. For all those who are paid members of the channel, you get the members only album, Volume 1. That's out now. You get that free. The Gun Freak album gonna be $10 for anybody that it's gonna be 10 beats for $10. Put that shit in y'all videos and shit. That's why I fuck with Tomb Ray Outdoors. He put a video out at the range with what time it is, baby?
12:35.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. Much love to the. I can't say Gun Freak Nation no more because this is not Gun Freak
You
Nation.
said it
This
already
is
a few times.
this is T and V. Another episode. Love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. We probably
Thanks to
will.
few that came in to watch.
Yeah, thank you. We
I'll be on the
appreciate
next
y'all.
live.
We'll be on the next live, and we gonna have videos coming up too. T and motherfucking V, or should we call it the Electrics?
No.
Or do you like? What's wrong with the Electrics?
No.
Huh?
No.
Ain't no wrong with the Electrics.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have to grow me.
Okay, well, life with T and V is the name. Okay, life with T and V is the name. All right, we out of here, y'all. Y'all be safe and savage ready. Love y'all. Gun Freak.